Now, Kundalini's main job is to give you your self-realization, because she is your individual mother. Everyone has the Kundalini within himself or herself, reflected whatever may be the quality of that person. Now, as you see, reflections fall on everything. Say the reflection of the moon falls on the stone, we don't see any reflection. It then falls on a better reflector, say the water, then we can see the reflection. But when it falls on a mirror, which is very nicely made, say in Belgium, it reflects better. So that is how the reflection gradually goes on improving. In the same way, we have human beings who have different reflectors, but they can be improved and they can be made absolutely top class. It's possible. It depends now. Here it comes the two other powers that are within. The one power, which is the desire. Though the Kundalini, as we see, is the power of pure desire, that it doesn't want anything, but it wants to give you self-realization. The other two powers, one of them is the mundane desire. This mundane desire, if it becomes nothing but pure desire, then Kundalini has no problems from the left side. But if it is not a pure desire, but full of other desires, no use deceiving yourself, because Sahaja Yoga is for you, for your benevolence, and your Kundalini is for your benevolence. The ascent is the aim of your life, and to perfect it is your job. So, you don't have to take to anything outside. It is inside you have to see yourself. What sort of attachments you have. The second force, which is, I'm surprised how has suddenly come up among Sahaja Yogis, that they don't have immorality problems. They have just become moral, most of them. 99.999, I think, are moral people in Sahaja Yoga. There may be here and there, because they enjoy their morality. Because they enjoy their morality, they want to be that. Not only that, they want their children to be moral, their families to be moral, and that is how morality is spreading in Sahaja Yoga very fast. In that also, one has to understand that it is the innocence which is the force, not the morality. Like some people write to me, Mother, I get up in the morning, I sit before the photograph, I do this, I do that, then I take my bath and then I do this. I can't understand this. No, not necessary. You have to cleanse yourself once in the night, as you would cleanse yourself, your body, and once in the morning you have to pray, that's all. It's not necessary to have this ritualism, this kind of a rigmarole all the time, you're going every day, morning till evening, nonsensical, these things. And they become fanatic. They start becoming absolutely fanatic about Sahaja. And this fanaticism can be very dangerous because they try to remember everything by heart, this and that. No, not necessary. It should be in the heart. Because it amounts to the lip service then. And with the lip service, gradually you start feeling, you are great, your father is great, you this and that. So you are thrown away. You yourself, money or bargaining or anything, you have come here because you are seekers. I have seen invariably people who have been to false gurus always have this kind of a money orientation because they must have been lynched completely by the previous gurus, maybe, I don't know what to say. So, it is we who can rise through our own goodness and beauty. And it is we who can come up to a level of great Sahajogis. Don't keep this power with yourself. It is to be distributed and given to others and make others also very happy and joyous. It is a duty of every Sahajogi to do it. Also, thinking about Sahajoga, not about yourself, is the best way to avoid many problems. But once they start thinking about Sahajoga, they start thinking about the defects of the Sahajogis. That's not going to help. You have to develop that peace of mind within yourself, by which you can become the witness of yourself first. You should be able to witness yourself and see what are the things which are putting you down. Because today the world is absolutely chaotic. From this chaotic world you have to rise into a very peaceful, beautiful world. And you have to take many to that. For that you have to have the quality. It's not just you become Sahajogis, put my badge here and all. In every way you can spread Sahajoga. But be careful, because one should not feel that you have done a great job. Whatever you are doing is for your own good, not for others. Now, we have to see what a great thing that has happened, because Kundalini was a big mystery before. But now it is not anymore. It's all open. You all know about it. You know about its powers. You know how you can achieve your highest goal. So just to balance, just to lead a mediocre life, it's not the way a real true seeker of truth should do. But if you are the real seeker of truth, then you should see what's wrong with what I have been doing, whatever I have been following, and what I have to achieve. All the scriptures have said that you have to be the Spirit. All the scriptures have said that you have to be born again. I'm not saying that alone. Only thing what I'm doing is what they have said, I'm trying to do it. And requesting that you should do. Sahajoga is not going to like other religions where people abuse children, do what they like, make money, this, that, all nonsense. It's like a mafia. We are people who are chosen and are special people who believe in a good moral life and a peaceful life. May God bless you all.